Thanks for joining me today. So today I will tell you how to understand the emotions which are stored in your body and what kind of emotions you can remove really fast. Okay. Um, Now emotions, they are never in a single layer. They are always layered. Okay. So let me give you an example. If let's say you hit yourself against something, you feel the pain. That will be the first emotion, that will the first feeling, the first sense which comes up, which will be stored as the first layer. And after that it will be something else, like probably anger, that why is that thing over here, why did who, and then you will be getting another feeling, the anger, that who kept it over here, right? Or if you bang into a wall, you'll be like, sometimes we end up saying stupid wall, right? See, these kind of things, what happens is your emotions will be layered always. So let's say you had an emotion when you were a child. Let's say it was hurt, like your teacher yelled at you in front of your friends. So it will be, first will be the hurt, that will be the very first layer. The second will be the embarrassment, the third will be the anger, it could be regret, guilt, like this they keep on layering. And as your years pass, the layers build up. Okay, there will be different layers, and as the layers build up, what happens is the initial incident which happened to you might also go into some alternate reality, and you might start thinking something else. Like let's take the same example, that if a teacher yells at you, you after 10 years you start remembering it like, the teacher always hated me, the teacher never liked me, or the teacher liked somebody else, or somebody else had done it, but I was blamed. And you start hating that person. It could be an imaginary person, or it could be somebody towards whom you had some other kind of feeling, like probably jealousy or anger or envy. It could be anything. But you go into the idea of victim mentality. You start blaming others for what has happened to you. So when we remove emotions, you have to always consider the topmost layer. When you look into one particular situation, you have to look into, let's say, um, exam. Okay, you have fear, and the fear will be the topmost layer. So you have to remove that first. So we call this method as onion peeling method, wherein each layer we tend to peel off one after the other. Okay. So when we do sessions, what we do is we peel off one after the other. But sometimes what happens is we tend to have emotions which have just started, right? So somebody says something, you're angry. Somebody says something, you're hurt, or something does not work out for you, you're sad. um, uh, you are supposed to get something, you did not get it, you're hurt. These kind of emotions work in that particular place. Let's not talk about traumas which have built up over the number of years. In this particular session, I will be teaching you about releasing your emotions you feel right here, right now. Okay. So one thing you have to understand is, an emotion comes to you as a protection. Okay. Anger will come to you as a protection. Fear will come to you as a protection. All these emotions come to you as a protection, right? If they feel that, if it is pain, then, in order to cover the pain, the anger will come. Okay. These are interrelated emotions. In order to suppress the hurt, the even like, let's say, anxiety, in order to reduce that anxiety within you, the panic within you, the anger might come. See, anger is one emotion which works as a superb protector, because it will not let you go down, it will not let you succumb to that intense pain. Sometimes the pain will be intense, right? And when the body cannot handle it, it will either go into anger, or it will go into depression, or it will go like, it starts showing on the body. Basically, it will start showing on the body, so that your body recognizes there is something within you that needs to be released. But the thing is, we are never taught this. And this is something I had to learn through my experiences. And the reason I want to teach is it's an easy method, and yet, many of us don't know it, right? So because it comes to you as a protective mechanism, it always exists in your body in a physical form. Yes, it exists in a physical form. It will be like a ball or a cube or a rectangle, a triangle, a shapeless thing, a cloud, a smoke thing, something. It will be there depending on the intensity of your emotion. The shade of it might change. It might be either light color to dark color. Usually it's in the shades of gray, but whatever your mind picks up, right? Sometimes like, they say now the color of love is pink. Why? I mean, who gave that color to love? Or the color of happiness is pink, the color of anger is red, the color of hatred is black. See, these colors, they have given it for a reason. They didn't randomly put it as a some color because they liked it or something. It is because it is the color which they associate that particular emotion with. Okay, so when I say anger, so there's this phrase in English. When you're extremely angry, you see red. What does it mean? It means that, your mind completely goes with the color red when you're extremely angry. Okay, so similarly, when the emotions are inside the body, see, inside the body, usually it is not very colorful unless your mind picks it up. See, if you are very creative, if you are a visual person, it might pick it up in different colors. For me, it picks it up in either shades of gray to black. Okay, so what you have to do is, first, the very, very first thing is you have to accept that you have that particular emotion. Nobody should tell you you're angry. Nobody should tell you you're hurt. Okay, you should recognize it and you should accept it. You should be ready to believe that, okay, there is something in my body which I have to release. Okay, there is something in my body which does not belong to me. It does not need to be here. I mean, this particular energy does not have space in my body right now. Okay, when you feel that way, that is when it will be ready to release. Okay, another thing is, because it stores in the body, because it has come to you for protection. Okay, it will not leave your body easily. One thing you have to recognize. Okay, so when I'm teaching you this particular method, it is not that, the first time you find it, you tell it to go away, it will go away. No, it will not go away. Sometimes you have to follow it in your body. It will go either up or down or into your hands. It might go into your legs, but you have to follow it. Okay, meticulously you have to follow it till you release it. Otherwise, it will save in some other part of your body. It will hide in some other part of your body. Okay, so let's go with the first method. The first method is the easier method which I'm teaching you. It is basically related to pain. Okay, this is about pain. If you have pain in your body, let's say front or back of your body, and you are at a place where you can't I mean, I don't know how many of you depend immediately on medicines for releasing the pain. I personally don't, unless it is in a situation where, I can't handle it anymore. That's when I go towards medicines. So there are two methods again for releasing the pain. The first is the breathing method, wherein you control your breathing in such a way that it becomes extremely gentle and it becomes cyclic. Okay, so you have to close your eyes. All of you close your eyes now. If you have any pain and you want to release it right away, we can try it with that. Otherwise, I'll just tell you the process. Okay, so Ponya, don't lock your fingers. Okay, keep them separate. Okay, now deep breath. And as you breathe out, relax your body. Don't keep it stiff. Relax your shoulders, relax your neck, back, everything. Just relax your body completely. Now you need to bring your concentration to the place of pain. And every time you exhale, feel the pain releasing in form of vapor. If it is in the back side of your body, it will release in form of vapor. If it is in the center of the body or the middle, like, front of your body, you need to push it down. Push it down towards the ground. Very gentle breaths, very gentle breaths. So you can do this for about 5 minutes, and if you're pushing it down, you need to ask Mother Earth to take that energy into her. You can sit anywhere. If you're sitting on a chair or on a bed or something, put your feet on the floor. Or if you're sitting on the floor, then you're connected anyways to Mother Earth. Okay. So it does not matter. Just be super gentle with your body when you're doing this. It has to release in form of vapor. If it is towards the back, like let's say you have back pain, lower back pain, neck pain, headache, if it is headache, then it will release through your crown. Okay, so this is one method. The second method would be just lying on the bed flat. Remove your pillow, lie down straight, completely straight. You have to lie down and close your eyes. Imagine your body connected to Mother Earth through a pipe. Okay, your entire body is connected through a pipe to Mother Earth. And again, when you do the slow breathing, wherein you take a deep breath and you release it, every time you exhale, send the pain down. Feel it releasing down, only down. When you're lying down, it doesn't go out in form of vapor. It's very hard to release in form of vapor because of the gravitational force. So what you need to do is see that it goes down through the pipe into Mother Earth. Even this will take not more than 5 minutes. And the first thing is, sorry, before I was supposed to tell you this before you do it. Any pain, any hurt, any grief, any anger, anything you release, give it gratitude first. It came to your body to protect you. So give it your thanks. Okay, be nice to it. Be grateful to it. It has come to you for your protection. So be real gentle with it. Okay, say thank you. Thank you for coming to me when I needed you. But I promise to take care of my body right now. I promise to take care of myself, and I will not hurt my body. I will not harm my body. So you can go back to where you have come from. Okay, you just say that and then you release it slowly. Any pain, any pains can be released through this method. Okay, remember that. But if you are doing it halfway, like let's say you have done it for about 2 minutes, and then what happens is sometimes it might go and settle in your feet. And that is when your feet start hurting, your legs start hurting, your feet start hurting. That is when you have to imagine it flowing from your feet into Mother Earth. If you are unable to do this, then soak your feet in water, in salt water for 15 minutes. Remove it, go to sleep. Okay, you can ask the water to release that from your feet, and then you can go off to sleep. So this is one method wherein we use the breathing for this. Okay. The second method is a tapping method wherein mentally you have to close your eyes, and from the top of your head till your feet, you have to mentally scan your body. Slowly you have to scan your body, okay, and find out where it is hiding. This works wonders for fear, for trauma, for hurt, for anything. I would say more than 2 3 months old, not now, not what happened yesterday, but this is something which will help you to release something which is stuck in your body. Okay, so before you do that, again, you have to say that I know I am feeling so and so. It could be fear, it could be anger, it could be worry, it could be anxiety, panic, it could be unworthiness, it could be feeling of abandonment, anything, like literally anything it can be. So what you need to do is first accept it. Like I said, you have to accept that you have the problem. Okay, only when we realize we have certain thing in our body that we wish to release, only then will the body be ready to release it. If you don't do it, I mean, if you don't believe it, if you don't accept it, then the body will also say that you don't have it. you know you don't have it. What are you trying to release? Nothing is going to happen, right? So this, what you need to do is close your eyes, gently breathing, just close your eyes. Now mentally I want you to scan from the top of your head till your feet. Slowly, gently go. See if it is usually fear. It either hides in the stomach area, gut area. If it is hurt, it usually hides in the heart area. So what is it you're looking for? Search for it first. First, get to know what it is that you're looking for. And then gently scan. As you scan your body, you will be able to find it in form of I don't know, a ball or something which is dark in color, which is, like I said, it could be grayish, it could be black. So try to find it. Unworthiness hides in sacral chakra, ma'am, which is like your stomach area. So you can find that in that area, scan for it in that area, you will be able to find it. Trauma, it depends on the trauma. If you were hurt, like, if you had pain, it could hide either in your head or your heart area, the heart chakra area. Or if it is a trauma wherein it was a verbal abuse and you could not speak out, it could hide in your throat area. So it depends on what kind of trauma it was. Okay, but usually if it is trauma, what happens is wherever it is hiding, you can find it. It will come up to your throat, and from the throat you have to release it. Okay, so mentally scan your body first. Slowly. Try to find what it is that is hiding in your body, where it is hiding. You might feel heaviness in form of a physical thing. It could be anything. So once you find it, gently tap it. Wherever it might be, gently tap it. You have to tap it you know, uh, like how you would do to a small child, just gently, very gently tap it. It could be anywhere. So I'm showing you on my heart. So gently tap it. And as you tap it, As you tap it, you can tell it that thank you for coming to me when I needed you. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you for protecting me all this time. Thank you for everything that you have done for me. But now I can take care of myself. I can take care of this body. I promise to be gentle. I promise to be loving towards this body. And I promise to take care of it. This body no longer needs you. So you can go back to where you have come from. Please go back to the source. Then as you gently tap it, you have to say, let go, let God. Let go, let God. Let go, let God. Keep doing it till you feel it releasing. You can say it 7 times, 11 times. Don't keep count, but just say, let go, let God, let go, let God, let go, let God, let go, let God. Very gently, very gently. If it's on the head, then, gently tap it and say, let go, let God, let go, let God, let go, let God. Even headaches, they can be miraculously released with this method. You just have to, if you don't think it is associated with something else, let's say it's associated with stress, but you don't know why it has come, why you have the headache, then you can just talk about the pain. That will be the top layer, like I mentioned. Release the top layer. As you release the top layer, probably the bottom layer will come up, right? So you might be able to know what layer is there below that pain, and then you will be able to work on that. But this particular methodology is extremely powerful when it comes to releasing something like instantaneously. Within, like, I would say 10 minutes is the max. Within 10 minutes, you'll be able to release it. And I have even taught this to my son. He's 14 now. He's a teenager, but this is how he releases his pains. Like last week, he had a sprain, and there was a swelling in his leg, and he could release it through this. He just had to just gently tap on it, and of course, he also used some mantras for it. But the pain released within a day, and the swelling was there for 2 days, which went away by itself. So it is not like we have to depend on medication for everything. Of course, if it is intense, if it was a fracture or something, I would have rushed him probably to the doctor. But this is something which we can handle every day. Many things happen, many things occur, which, if not physical, then at an emotional level, at a mental level, they might bother us, right? So let's not keep all those burdens in our bodies. Let's release it as much as we can. And let's be gentle with our body. Let's be loving with our body. That's when the body starts responding to us. If it has some problem inside, it will tell you outside, because it knows that it will, yes, this person will take care of me, right? That's how do you build the trust between you and your body. And if you don't do that, what happens is it is suppressed inside, and after 10, 20, 30 years, when you are no longer at a stage where your mental state is strong, that at that time it starts showing on the body. Your blood pressure will rise, your sugar levels, or migraines, you start getting migraines, or heart palpitations, all of a sudden. You must have seen some people who are like very healthy till 60, and then suddenly they come up with some problem of the other. So when this happens, it is the body telling them that you have suppressed something really deep and you have to work on it. But because we are at an age where we know how to do it, let's do it. Let's follow this in such a way that so that when we are in our 60s, the body doesn't bother us too much. You need to build a beautiful relationship with your body. You need to build a relationship of a friendship. The body needs to be comfortable enough with you, with your subconscious mind, to be able to tell you what it wants. If it wants rest, it shouldn't give you back pain. It should tell you that, you're tired, go and sleep. But if you're getting back pain and you're neglecting it, it will take you to a stage where in 3 days you have to go on bed rest, right? So why do you uh, yes, ma'am, it can be used for everything, everything. It does take time, but the relationship which you build with your body is what will help with the body. See, but it's there is one condition wherein, say if you have high sugar levels and you have the fear that the sugar levels might affect your body, then they might affect. So with this tapping method, you have to first remove that fear. As you remove the fear, you have to work on. See, the thing is, you have to know like, because you ask for cholesterol, I'm telling for the cholesterol, you have to know which part of your body gets affected with cholesterol. Okay. uh I'm not really sure, ma'am. I'm still trying to find out myself, to be very frank, because this is one thing I want to work on. This is one, there are two specific experiments I'm working on. One is the thyroid problem, and one is the diabetes, and the third is the blood pressure. Okay. The blood pressure, I have realized that it is purely due to stress, which you can manage. Okay, but the diabetes and this one, I'm really not able to know. I'm that's what I'm looking into. That's what I'm working on right now. Okay, but so what I am doing is coming from the back end, wherein I'm working on the organs which deal with this particular problems. Like, if it is diabetes, it is pancreas, right? Which releases the um, what do you say, insulin. And if it is thyroid, then it is the thyroid gland. So I do know that, thyroid gland, thyroid and tonsillitis, these are two problems which come up. Tonsillitis comes up in children and thyroid comes up in adults when your opinions are suppressed, like when you're not in a position wherein you can give your opinion, wherein you can fight for yourself, you can talk about it. So thyroid usually comes up when you were in that stage when you were a child. And tonsillitis comes up in children who undergo, like, uh, mostly emotional suppression. When they have an emotional suppression, they don't have a way to let the elders know that they are being suppressed. That is when the children goes through tonsillitis. Okay, and thyroid comes in the later years when they are suppressed during the childhood. Okay, so you have to go and treat that thyroidism, that particular reason, that emotional abuse you went through, or um, wherein you were not at a stage to speak out, to give your opinion. When you were at that stage, you have to go heal your inner child and you have to come back. That is for the thyroidism. But diabetes, I'm not able to find the reason, to be very frank. I mean, I don't know if it is the, if it is the chakra related, or what kind of emotion it is that actually deals with that. So that's what I'm looking into these days. Okay, so for now I'm only trying to work on those glands. Okay, the pancreas or the thyroid gland, and see where that takes me. Okay, so look into where those emotions might be hiding, why you got those emotions. um is it related to somebody close to you? See, most of our emotions come from the way we grow up, the place we grow up, and the environment, the peer pressure. It could be family, it could be relatives, it could be teachers, peer pressure, neighbors, all the people we grow up with. That is what affects us, and that is what affects our emotions. But as you grow older, learn to release it. It's okay, it's totally okay. It is not important that as we grow up we have to hold on to the past, right? So release it very slowly, be gently with it, be very gently with it. Okay, and as you use this, please let me know how it has worked for you. Okay, then if it is something more severe, then I'll try to help you with it. And that's it. So if you have any questions, you can ask me now. So this is all clear. No questions. You can also send me a message if you have any questions. Okay, so I'll end the recording.